Hi, boys and girls. We're reading our second story in Lesson 9 in the Decodable Reader today. This is Unit 2, and we're now in Lesson 9. So that's going to be on page 81. The name of this story is Splat, Splat. And something that I haven't introduced to you yet is triple clusters. So triple clusters are different from blends because blends have two sounds and triple clusters have three sounds. There are three consonants in a row, like SPL, that when you blend them together, you can hear each sound. You just have to work hard to get it. So it's spl, 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 at, splat, 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 splat. This is splat. This is splat. I'm going to show you a couple more SPL words like spl it. Oops, you can't see it. Split. Like I'm going to go eat a banana split. Or I'm going to split. That means you're going to leave really fast. Split. Another triple cluster word is splash. And we're just going to concentrate on this SPL because the only triple cluster word in this story is splat. You see it several times, but it begins with SPL. SPL says spul. Spul. Another word is splash. 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 S and H, when they're right next to each other, they make one sound, and it's the sh sound. This is the seal. He's getting kicked into the ocean by the horse, and the sound the ocean makes when he gets kicked in is sh, sh. So this is splash, splash. Okay, but for this story, every triple cluster word you see begins with SPL, and it says splat. And then there's a couple of sight words. One of them is pretty hard, so do you know what that one is? It says pictures, pictures. It's one of your sight words. You have to know it for the test on Friday. And this sight word that you also have to know is draw, draw. It begins with the blend. Draw, draw. Like I'm going to go draw some pictures. Draw some pictures. You get it? All right, so I'm going to read it and then we'll read it together. Splat, splat. I noticed that exclamation mark, so I made my voice sound animated. I didn't say splat, splat like a robot because I saw that exclamation mark. Meg has on a red smock. Mrs. Gillum, what's a smock? Well, in some schools that do art and where they paint a lot, they buy smocks for the kids to keep their good clothes from being ruined. And they're made out of fabric or plastic, and they're like aprons. So it says Meg has on a red smock. Stan has on a tan smock. His smock looks like a shirt. And sometimes the teacher will say, okay, everyone has to bring their old beat up shirt from home to wear as your smock because the teacher can't afford to buy real smocks and she doesn't want them to get their good clothes dirty. Splat, splat. Meg will draw spots. Let's see. Oh, she's filling those in with different shades of pink. How pretty. Meg will draw dots. What good pictures Meg has. So just out of using spots and dots, she's able to make those pretty flowers. Now let's see what he's doing. See what Stan is doing. Snip, snap. Stan will snip scraps. So snip, snap, that sounds like the cutting sound. And look at these scraps of paper. He's cutting them and he's decorating his car with them. Stan will snap blocks. Oh, they're the kind of Lego blocks, and he can snap them together. What good trucks Stan has. So after he snapped his Lego car together, he decorated it with these scraps. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Gillum had not noticed we have another triple cluster right here. You see it? Sk-er. So I'm going to write it over here. Sk-er. Skr. 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 And they use the word scraps. 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 Okay, remember that one when we read it the second time. Stan will snap blocks. What good trucks Stan has. Okay, let's go to the next page. I see some exclamations. That means I have to make my voice sound animated. Yum, yum. Mom has snacks. Stan will stop for a snack. Look, he stopped working on his car so he could eat his delicious carrots. What a healthy snack. Stan has a big snack. His mom's going to give him all those carrots? Stan has his snack. Yum, yum. Will Meg stop for a snack? Will Meg skip her snack? Let's see. She has to decide. Looks like she is skipping her snack. Meg will skip it. Splat, splat, splat. So remember, we go back to that original word, which is also the title of our story, splat, splat. It begins with splat, splat, and it ends with splat, splat, splat. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to read it together now. I will read it, and then you will read it. And if you ever feel confident after reading it, you can always click on the link after this one, and that has the slides of this story, but with no support. So if you're reading already, you can actually skip this and just go to the slides and read this story without any support. Okay, the rest of all of you that remain, go ahead and read this with me. Ready, get set. Well, I'll first read it, then you read it. Splat, splat. Meg has on a red smock. Stan has on a tan smock. Okay, your turn. Sorry. That's right, that word says smock. Splat, splat. Meg will draw spots. Meg will draw dots. What good pictures Meg has. Snip, snap. Stan will snip scraps. Stan will snap blocks. What good trucks Stan has. Yum, yum. Mom has snacks. Stan will stop for a snack. Stan has a big snack. Stan has his snack. Yum, yum. Will Meg stop for a snack? Will Meg skip her snack? Meg will skip it. Splat, splat, splat. Good reading, boys and girls. I can't believe you're already reading triple cluster words in the first grade. Good job. Okay, until tomorrow. Toodaloo.